What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new Dragon Base video. And today is going to be a great day to do this video because it is Monday. And I've said in the past, hey, depending on how active you are, don't ever miss out on Monday, period. Fresh start of the week, you get all your rewards, you get so much stuff. I've been pretty active. I was supposed to take a day off Saturday, but I didn't because the events. So I did certain things on Saturday. I didn't do everything Saturday. I'm doing everything today in this video to show you what Monday has to offer and what I do. But yeah, this is if you're very active, don't ever, it doesn't matter, don't miss Monday. Monday is your reset and everything. So let's go ahead and tap in and let's see what we get. It's gonna log me in. A lot of stuff's gonna happen. So you have your login rewards, your events. Let's X out here, and then bam, you see it says my rank for Nether was 830. I really don't care, but I got some sample tickets there, which are very helpful. X out of that. I got 400 and 449. That's a lot. Those rubies I got right there. 444,924 rubies. I got so-called 444, Victor of the Eternal Star. I got the PvP crowns, I believe, and guild crowns. And then my guild content, which all right here, so I'm saying your individual quarter records. All this stuff is your rankings that you get for what you've done. I have 0 points there, doesn't matter. But like I said, it keeps track of everything that you do, and then it correlates all those together to generate your total rewards. That's a lot of rubies right there, just right off the back. Exit out there. The Exploration Guild results. I mean, just got the rewards there. There's a bunch of rewards there. Exit out there. I got the Guild Assault. I got some rubies here, some guild coins there. Pretty nice. And then I got some acquired rewards from the Revenge. I'm guessing, is Revenge done? Okay, yeah, so Revenge is now done. So that's what I'm saying, I'd be very active. So we just got a couple of events left, but that's a lot that I just got right there alone, and then we go over here to fight. Here we go here. So I have 42,000 here plus times 2, so I probably got less than that, but it gives you times 2 rewards, which is more important to get on. And then your content here, your wins, loss, your first league, your major league, all that stuff. That's why I said it's so important to not miss out Monday and be active, because you get a bunch of rubies and rewards here. I just wanted to go there, and then there's tons of content to do. I'm going to be doing them all in this video, but that's why I said it's very important to stay active, because just right there, I mean, I got over 445,000 rubies, if not more, just on that alone. So, you can imagine if I hit that in a month, I'll have over 1 million in 3 weeks, just alone. So that's why that's like Monday. I'm glad I can make a video today and show you, because it's very important that you see how active I was to generate all those rubies, and plus it's been 2 times the rewards right now, which really helps generate so many rubies. It's quite insane. And so Monday is literally the most important day to get on. You do not want to miss Monday if you're very active, because it may not give you all those things. You do the most, oops, I messed up. It gives you the most rewards and everything. I'm spending some gold here because I have quite a bit, and it's going to definitely generate so much gold. And this is what you normally do when you spend your gold. I got 10,000 rubies right there. Got lucky. So when you have a lot of gold, just buy those 2 things. Those are the best things to buy. You come here, you get your daily summons, you do all your good stuff here. I did finally get successful in Library of Fate level 60, and we'll be going through that some more today. in this video. But this is going to be about why so active and what rewards you get for being active each Monday. And it's so important to correlate and do this is because look what I just got. You know, a lot of people is wanting rubies. You know, you really can't grind rubies in this game unless you follow the guide that I show you. You can't like grind them and get them the same day. It takes time. Speaking of that, yesterday when I got on, I got 60,000 plus 30,000 rubies from mining. So that's another 90K I just got right there before today. So, you know, that's a lot of rubies just in 2 days. And that was mining from both sides, from rubies, because I kind of ran out of things to mine. So I figured, well, I guess it's time to mine here. But there's just so much to do. So usually I start off with PV. Oh yeah, and I can't do the mine right now. I won't let you on, but I don't really just participate too much in PvP. I just kind of just go in, enter, get my rubies, and go out. I'm happy with the rank that I'm at. I mean, I may grind some rank eventually, but I get more than enough rubies to just not care at this very moment. But eventually, I'll probably grind some rank one day. Once my team gets stronger, once my team gets even stronger, I'll probably definitely try to grind and get a little higher here in PvP. But as of right now, I don't give a crap. I mean, a little higher, like just like you know, just a little bit higher, because I showed you in the past, PvP doesn't really give you anything yet. You know, PvP lovers, you know, don't flame me in the comments. You see it yourself. I showed you what you get. You really don't get much from PvP, so I kind of just go ahead and get that done out the way. Guild content preparation here, and guild takeover. So, you know, not really too much to do here, but I've already participated in it. And then it'll do its own thing. So current guild buff, so my buffs are out. So we are going to go ahead and just purchase these. And then I'll also get extra one of those as well. And then you do this with the Caledon. Caledon, you know, if you want that, if well, entry points decrease, that very helps out a lot. You get a lot of extra entries with that. That's with guild content though. I said I did a video on that. And then you do your cobblestones. Basically, this is what I do every Monday. You want to do all this stuff on Monday. Kind of use your goggles, figure out where the boss is. Sometimes I got lucky and got two bosses in the same row. I'm not in the same row, but in the next one, it didn't take me too many of my spaces. And then your special things like your bomb or your drills, you want to save those like till like, you know, like Saturday and Sunday and then use them. But I'll have to do videos about that as well. I haven't gotten to that video yet. Don't want to spoil too much. And then we're going to go ahead and fight the guild assault. But there's just so much stuff you can do to be active. It tracks a lot of stuff that you do. The space monster, I really don't care to finish, but eventually I will. I mean, I might do it in this video because it does display. Sorry about that, guys. Your arc busters, I believe. It's like the only content for your arc busters currently. Your dragon busters, I think you can use those in PvP as well. And then in certain like daily explorations, you can use them in. But for the most part, it doesn't really display you too much content for that. Hopefully in the future they do. Like I said, still power them up. Still power them up. Don't neglect them because you never know what the future is going to bring. I mean, hey, next month they can have a content that's all about them, and then now your guys are extremely behind because you didn't keep in touch with them, keep in touch with their power and everything like that. So it's super important. But hopefully everybody guys doing well. Doing well out there. I had a recent person comment on how to do your summons, your select summon cards. So hopefully he got the information he needed from there. I'm guessing he's new. It's always good to see new people come into the game. Definitely be patient with content. I don't want to flood too much content each week. I try to do at least 2 videos a week. I may do three, like two new videos, like new ones, and then do a third like a bonus video about talking about something or what are my thoughts on the state of the game and stuff like that. I may do that if that's something that you guys would like the bonus video a week. Post in the comments below. Just give this video a few likes. So this is a really special video because it shows you how active you are and the rewards you get for that. Because I know a lot of people want rubies in this game and where you spend them. And I did a video about that. Just be very wary and careful how you spend your rubies because, again, if you're not active as much, you're not going to generate as much. You can get rubies from just about everything in this game, almost. So just like I just showed you, I spent some gold and got one of those like those gold boxes and got 10,000 rubies. That doesn't always happen. I just got lucky. So this game is about patience, grinding, everything, and hoping Monday you get a good rank. I mean, like I said before in the past, the most rubies I've gotten for being so active was over 500,000, which is insane. And that's just that part. That wasn't all the other rewards I get for rubies and stuff like that. That was just there. So it's super important that you stay active as much as you can. I'm just doing all the stuff you normally do on Monday. There's a lot to do Monday. Monday is like the busiest day for this game. I can't undo the mining right now. You play EL, I can't do that because it won't let you get on until like much later. But we're just gonna do all the stuff I normally do and just talk. And I do spend 5,000 rubies each day. Well, not entirely. I will generate some back from doing the daily content, but basically I spend roughly about 5,000 and I get just about all that back. And I just do it just to get more resources. This game's about patience, grinding, and resources. And just doing as much as you can and being active as you can, because the less active you are, you're not going to get a lot of progress. The more active you are, the more you'll stay ahead in this game, because this game is all about power and it grows. And I've said in videos in the past, you just have to get there. And then don't power up like all your heroes. Power up as much as you can and focus on 6 to get your main power so you can kind of compete with the game and get further in the game, because it's going to require you to get power. Ah, now my allergies are murdering me, so I do apologize about that. This is raw video. I wish I could edit that stuff out. Eventually, I'll get good at editing and try to edit that stuff out. So just be mindful that your boy is over here is trying to do everything he can for you guys. But definitely be mindful about that. I still have to do another Book of Heroes video. I still have to do. There's a couple videos that's on the way. Just know that I don't want to flood videos here because I won't have too much to talk about. Then I have to wait a while before I can talk to you guys. And yes, the assault shop. Yeah, I did talk about this, and I mean, if there's something that you want, go for it. As far as power goes, as far as weapons, I mean, it takes a lot to get to this point, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. Eventually, I'll do a video about this one too, because I made a video a while back saying that whenever you defeat all 5 of these dungeons, the very next day a new dungeon be available, and that's using your second impacts. So I'm going to have to try to focus on getting them a little stronger too. But opening up hero packs when the prime rate is up is the best time to power up all your heroes. I mean, I did a video about that not too long ago when the 2 new heroes came out recently, and I was saying you guys, hey, prime rate's up, this is the best time to spend rubies. Not all your rubies. I mean, if you can afford like 500,000, that'd be great. 300,000, 300 million, Jesus. That would be great. I spent a little over 8 million because I saved my rubies for a long time because I was considering making content one day, and here we are. So I wanted to do that for you guys, and it's always there. And it was pretty nice. It was a pretty good video, to say the least. And I'm going to keep saving for a very long time for the next Prime Hero summons. Prime Hero rate that's up. I'm not sure what the next one's going to be. I may or may not. I may spend, maybe 800,000 rubies, depending on what I have at the time. depending on how fast the next one comes out. You know, I'm trying to burn through all my rubies. She's like, huh, come on, Red Shiner, you have so much. Are you serious? Well, I'm conserving. You know, just because I have 20, I just got to have over 24 million, and that's before I collect all my rewards. I'll have a little more than that. Doesn't mean, oh, here we go, Arcbusters. Doesn't mean I'm going to blow through them all. So yeah, in this video, I'll just, for the first time in a long time, I'll just go ahead and just do the whole thing. But yeah, you know, you don't want to rush through like all the stuff because it takes time. It takes a lot of time to generate rubies. So you want to be very mindful about that when you're spending them. But yeah, your Arcbuster content's here. You can only do this every Monday as well for now. And these guys are pretty cool actually. You have 3 to power them up. They want specific things as well. You don't have to follow by that, but you should, because it makes your Arcbusters very powerful, and you never know what in the future you're going to bring in. See, you know, I hit the red on 2 minutes. So it's important that you do follow the guide and put supports and supports, attack and defense and defense, because there's a reason why they have that. See, the first minute, you know, I was plus over 700,000. Second minute, I was negative 233,000. And then 3 minutes, I was up plus 17,000. So, I mean, if you want to get good in ranking in this area, then, you know, you want to follow exactly what your Arcbuster specific type is. And to continue to power them up as well, like I've been doing, you know, I still try to get parts for them, regardless of whether I'm not playing with them or not, because you never know what the future is going to bring. And I'm always saying that for good reason, because you just don't know. You know, the next major update could be an Arcbuster update, focusing on them, but introducing more things for the content of the game. It could be about a armor update for your armor for all your characters use, and then their personal armors that they use. It could be a big update about that, along with sprinkling more stuff throughout the game as well. I mean, it can be a bunch of things. I'm gonna come here and reset everything. It can be a bunch of things. So that's what I say, keep in touch with everything that you're doing. Don't mind this. I'm just coming by and resetting everything like that. I may do something about this. It's not really nothing too special. You can view the rewards for this, and you know, you get lots of rubies and stuff like that and souls. So I mean, it's basically, you know, you don't get really too much for this. It's just more content for you to have. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Also, am I done with this adventure? There's adventure as well. We're slowly making our way through the adventure. I should be grinding and going through this as well, but I'm just not. And eventually I have to do Challenger Dungeon. I have to kind of get further in that as well, wait for my team to get strong for that. And you get a lot of rewards through here. I mean, you get just resources as you go through the game, through the Adventure Dungeon. And it's so important that you do that too, because it resets the game. You get more content, you get more rewards, you get a lot of things. Everybody's happy. So all my rubies are there, minus the ones here, which I'll get eventually. Galaxy Mission, I did something here. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Let's accept that reward. And then the Galaxy Missions, I did mention that too, your mission list. I did mention all this stuff. Some of these are for your rubies, some of them don't. You can grind through them. You can go through your guide missions. I still have to do this to get those awards and to get those resources, which I'm not in a rush to do that. They'll be here. Eventually I'll get through this. So, and then your dailies. So there's so much stuff you can get. And then the star, you can get this one. I don't really do this one, but it's more rewards for you. It just takes a long time to get through it. But I highly recommend you doing that for sure, especially if you're not as active. Do that, please. Now we're going to go here in the Odyssey Laboratory. So here is where you get like your jewels and stuff. You can craft them. And it does take some souls. So you go to manage jewels here, and this is jewels for all your characters for them to get even more power and more abilities. Obviously, I'm going to enhance them all, and then they get higher and higher and higher, which you want to make sure your jewels are also up to date and up to power. Then they come to raw. Everything's good here. We're going to see if I need to refresh anything at the bottom. Yes, I do here. Let's go ahead and start training. Go out of there. And then here, I'm going to accept it here. So there we go. So I have 90,000 because I did say I got 30. I got 60,000 plus 30. So I got 90,000 there. I got some souls here, over 32,000 runes, and then 10 of Gaia. So on top of everything else you just saw that I got. So you see how active I've been? That's a lot of rubies right there alone. Then I can't re-enter until later. Then we're going to go here. Oh, wait, no, not yet. Wrong one. Here. And then we'll focus on getting her. So that's a lot of rubies right there alone. So we'll see the total that I get at the end. Keeping up with the time here. We'll see the total at the end that I get. So after here, I gotta do some studying. And I'm gonna play some Resident Evil on the good old Xbox. But this is about Dragon Blaze. So as you see, I've been pretty active, getting all my stuff done, getting tons of resources, just doing a lot. This is what I do every Monday, and some of the stuff I do every day, minus the Space Monster, because you can't do that except for Mondays, and then the resets that all happens on Monday. But Monday is the most important day to get on, especially if you've been as active. I think it'll still give you your rubies even if you get on much later, but it's good to get on Monday and start your grinding and start doing everything that you need to do, because you get a lot, as you see here, for being active. Now I'm going to get we'll go ahead and just start working on her. And yes, Hero Gallery is very important. They all have reset it because this is a new month. So that's another reason why, like, if you don't want to be like stupid active, that's I guess that's not the greatest thing, but everybody has different goals. But be sure to never miss out on Hero Gallery. That's another way to get treasures for that specific character, cards for them, resources, and more. So you don't want to miss out really on anything. Let's just be clear here. But not everybody has the time to get on and play for a certain amount of time. But it doesn't take you like a long period of time to do this stuff. I gotta do Catherine's story as well. Oh, not Catherine, Cat's story. But we're gonna go here, we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna go to Tower, Library of Fate. Now, this is 60. I did get lucky, and then this is the team that I used to beat her, right here. I put the 2 new characters in. I have damage dealers. You do want to follow what it says. So I finally beat her, which I'm very happy about. Oh, I should probably reset. So I have to go back up and do this again. So let's see if I get lucky and beat her again. But yes, don't let their power fool you. This may take me a couple tries to do this. You need to come in here with a strong team. So let's see if I get lucky and beat her again. Because yeah, it did reset. So let's see. Let's see if I get lucky and beat her again, because she's really hard. And if not, we'll try again. So yeah, so we failed. So we're gonna try again one more time, because I will do this off camera. There's other thing. Well, I'll probably do this off camera, but I'm gonna try to do this as much time as possible because I do want to do other things. I'm about done wrapping up with everything. So let's see if we can beat her. You have to get a good start trying to fight her. She is really hard. I did get a good up. There we go. See, there we go. There's proof right there. There's proof in the pudding. So that's my team that I use to beat her. So it's hard. Like level 60 is no joke. So I got Helios pages. So in my other video that got 163 views, I said that it's not the whatever hero that's up front right here, Helios, you're guaranteed to get him. You're not guaranteed to get him, but you have a higher chance of getting it. Select rate up here was increased. So you have a higher chance of getting them. Excuse me, I didn't mean to detour people. It's not guaranteed, but you get a higher chance of getting that set characters pages. So I just wanted to kind of reiterate that real fast. I'm going to increase the speed here. And she's really hard to beat too, as well. But this is the team that I'm using as well for here, and it's been pretty successful, as you see. Got through that one. This stuff is hard. It is. It's no joke. But we're gonna try to climb as much as we can until I get like stuck. I've beaten her too. Now I didn't beat anyone beyond this because I went and did the other ones first. So this is pretty awesome. Just kind of showing you my I'm finally getting a little further into the Library of Fate, which makes me very happy because Helios is so high and I want to get to the other ones. So we'll try to get through this as well. Yeah, it's very challenging. It is very, very challenging, as you see. And she also heals too. And there is a set time limit for this as well. So I'll probably just fight the other ones and just do this later, or do another Library of Fate video before I try to fight them again. And it will reset as well. Okay, this is taking a lot of time. This is taking way too much time. I don't want this video to be crazy long. So we're just gonna fight them later. I want to go here and fly through this real quickly. I don't want this video to be too long because it already is, but just showing you that I'm starting to touch bases and getting into level 60. It's hard. That's the team I'm using. I'll go through that probably off camera. I just wanted to make this video, and tomorrow I probably will make another video, another new one, because I want to give her cards too. And you only have 18 chances to do this, 18 success chances. So we're gonna fly through this real quick, and then I think that's all I have to do is after this. I think this is it right here. And that's basically just about everything. Well, except for the mining, which I cannot do until like later on this evening. Which I kind of wish they would change that and let you kind of get on it, sooner than that. But I guess it's all good. But yes, you're not always guaranteed to get cards. This is another great way to get cards for your specific heroes, which is why it's so important to enchant them very, very high. Not just for that reason, but also to give them power. So you're getting benefits. I mean, Helios is going to be 100 soon. And I can't wait for that because you never know. When they do an update for Library of Fate, they may add 100. They may add over 100. So you just never know. You have to kind of just keep going and keep the grinding going. We're gonna go through this as quickly as possible. Collect, show you what I've got, and then that would be it for today's video. A long video is well worth it because it's Monday. Usually my videos aren't this long, but there's a lot to do. I'm showing you what I do every Monday, showing you the rewards that I get. And I wanted to show you Library of Fate to show you how I'm grinding through this and how I'm finally getting further into Library of Fate. We got some more chances left. So it's very important that you see what's going on here. And highly recommend you go through here again. Do not let their power fool you, because this is living proof. I'm showing you right here how, I'm flying through this, but you see how much damage they're doing in a matter of like seconds, because it's its times has been increased so much to make sure it goes through faster. It's it's insane. They're still doing crazy amounts of damage with my characters being this high in power. So it shows you that this place is tough. And this is just the first one. This isn't 40 or 60, this is 20. So, you know, don't let it fool you. I flew through him pretty quickly, so it happens. You know, my team's ready to go. I mean, after a certain point, you really don't have to look at the video anymore if you don't want to, but it's kind of good to see what I'm doing, and I would highly recommend you wait till the end because I'm just about done here, and this won't take me too much longer to get done. I'm just flying through this real fast because it's on camera, and while I'm on the game, I'd rather just kind of get it done and show you. Plus, today's going to be a really long video because it's Monday. Now, I won't be getting on Monday constantly and recording. This will probably be the only one I do. But if you do want me to do more Monday videos, you gotta let me know. Post in the comments below. Like the video. Your feedback lets me know what I need to be doing. So, but yeah, I won't display like everything. I'll just display enough. But this is to get ready to get more hero cards as well. So I might ask me, hey, how do you get more hero cards? Well, this is one of the ways. That's not guaranteed. You can get lucky. See, I got 2 there. So because he requires 2, so now we're done through here. We're going to go through 40. I'm going to fight them real quick. I might just do it all on camera. And then this will probably be the last thing I have to do, and then that'll be it. I see my views get, Jesus. I see my videos get, you know, pretty good amount of views. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm just happy. You know, I'm a very, very small YouTube channel. I know Dragon Blaze is still very popular. It still gets a lot of people playing it. I mean, it shows. I know a lot of people don't do a lot of content on this game. I mean, I've tried to look in the past for certain questions that you guys are asking, and I just don't get really anything. I'm subscribed to one person who releases like videos in Korean about like the new characters and what the abilities and what they do, and that's kind of about it. And that's cool. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know, there's probably like very, very, very select few who actually go into detail about how you should be playing this game and what you should be doing and what you should be focusing on. You don't have too many of those. I've seen at least, I mean, I've seen one guy, he made a video, had over 424 views. They may have more now. But it's good to try to keep pumping out videos and helping people. And I'll try to keep in touch with all the latest news. I'll try to look and do that. When the biggest update comes out, the next one, I will definitely be covering that. Especially, it may not be like on the same day, but I'll get on, do my due diligence, try to get as much information as possible. Maybe 1 or 2 days after the new major update comes out, I will be releasing a video about that, give you my thoughts and on it, and what's good and what's bad about it, you know, the meat and potatoes of what's going on. I will release a video for that for sure, because I did that for Second Impact and it had a lot of views. And I'm not doing it for the views, but it had a lot, more than what I was expecting it to get. It is it's pretty awesome. That guy right there who I'm fighting now, if you're just not starting, I recommend getting him too. He is insane. Like when he through PvP, he wrecked face. Through just going through regular adventure, he wrecked face. Like that guy, man, that guy's no joke. Like I was super excited to make him, and he carried my team and me like it was no tomorrow. So if you're just not, well, I mean, if you're just not starting, I definitely recommend getting him for sure. I mean, you'll probably be able to get a third impact or 2 as you start. But Yeah, it's insane. He's super good. His first and second form as well. So keep that in mind. There were different stages of this game a long time ago before they kind of took everything out and just put a bunch of new stuff in. I've been playing this game for at least about 3 or 4 years, I want to say. So I've been through some of the monumental changes, which was excellent. I'm so happy they made those changes. Like I remember a long time ago, you had to make, you had to get your character to like ultimate. Actually, no. Before you wanted to make a character, you had to make keys, and making those keys were so difficult. And then you had to get some other characters and use all those resources together, plus the key to make your hero. It was a lot to do. Way too much effort to make that hero. Way too much. Like the second impacts they have here, that was too much. But I would rather do that. They actually decreased it a little bit now so we can make it more easier. But I would rather make them than go back years ago and try to make heroes now. Because you had to get them to like the highest level, then you had to make keys, then you had to do some other stuff. I mean, it was it was very frustrating to do all that. And I still have to do Cat's story. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna do this off camera though. But let's go ahead and get. Yeah, I'll do hers off camera. We're gonna get all my rewards here because this video is getting as long as it's getting too long, and I don't want that. But today is very special because it's Monday, and I want to show you like everything that I do and what I keep up with. Kind of give you a good idea of what's going on, and then we're gonna come here all the way to the end. We're gonna delete shoes. Except for that, we're gonna delete tickets because I use them all the time. So let's accept and see what we get. And then that's it. And if you stayed to the end of the video, that is awesome because you see exactly what we get. I want to show you everything that I do, and I'll get back on later and open up like my hero packs and stuff like that. And then my summons, I'll do that much later. I'll do that tomorrow. So I got rubies from the game, and I got over 369,000 here. Got some coins, got some hero cards. We got some ruins, we got some jewels, we got all kind of stuff. Arcbuster parts, infinity. We got samples. I mean, we got some summons, we got souls, and then we got rewards here. So that's a good bit. And then we have our title, which is 7 days, which I get that one, which I prefer. So that's what we get. And then my ruby count is there. 24,420,875. Not bad. Then I gotta come here and open up packs, which I'll do later. I gotta do cat story, which I'll do later. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, I appreciate it very much for you sticking around. I know it's a lot longer one. I just want to show you what's going on. And hey, safe trails. That's my boost. As guild times for buffs and everything like that you can get in the game. And I hope you guys be safe out there and stick around for the next one.